All right, y'all. What's going on?
She was finished. All right. So, a merge that, what was the merge again? A merge that if you had to model your merge. Model. Yeah. So I wouldn't model anyone's. I admire you all's merge, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because you all been married for so long, but to model you all, that wouldn't be my thing. I would want to have my own marriage.
Right, definitely.
So, nobody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No celebrities, none of that.
That's good. Because one thing, there's no such thing as a perfect marriage.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
Is a such thing as where even through the trials, the ups and downs that you're gonna go through or that we went through, we never lost focus on the reason why we were together.
Right.
And that was for love.
Yes.
You know, we love each other, so we never let anything hinder us from still being together.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, like, if bills came in or whatever problems, whatever, it never affected the marriage.
Yes.
So yeah, you know, you gotta make your way in a marriage. You gotta learn. And I will say, but you all have been together for 12 years now. I probably wouldn't have been staying with somebody for 12 years, but to each his own.
Yeah.
You know, my brother have a girlfriend, and to my knowledge, they've been together over 45 years. I really think they secretly married, but you know, to each his own. That just wasn't what I wanted to do after having, you know, a relationship before. Like, hey, you know, what's your plan? Like I'm 29, you know, and some people they were like, that was
y'all
young.
when you was 29.
We got married when I was 29.
Okay.
He was 37.
Oh well, yeah, we was younger than y'all.
Right. I mean, I had, you know, child renegade earlier, but no.
Yeah, I was 19 when I met him.
Yeah, so we wouldn't expect y'all to be married.
So that's how young we was. We still kids for real.
21, 19.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a minute.
Yeah.
I'm 33.
Do you have anything you want to ask?
Let me ask you this.
31.
What's the biggest thing each of you bring to the table?
Me.
Ooh, that's deep.
The biggest thing?
Me. Hello.
And what
But
do you
looks and all, that's no
I'm
fake.
not talking about looks. I ain't talking about looks. Just me.
I mean, the biggest thing I bring to the table is the love and the family and the heart. That's one thing.
The love that you have for.
That's
for
one
family.
thing she can never complain about is that I love all of them and I'm gonna take care of all of them to the T. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my kids. I take care of my family. You know, and that's what I pride on is to take care of what I have.
That's right.
Yeah, that's good.
right.
You know,
How
so
about you?
Me?
Question.
She said her.
And what do you mean by you?
Everything. You know I'm a great woman. Only thing he always says is, you're not affectionate enough. Like, you act like.
So you say that's something to work on? You ain't. I mean, ain't nothing perfect.
He's saying that I act like
Nonchalant.
nonchalant and
You do.
hard. Like he's surprised. I'll be like, oh yeah, thank you. Like I don't be like, ah. I was like, thank you. You know, but no,
But you have learned to deal with those flaws, right? If there are flaws.
No, I mean that's just something I grew into. You know what I mean? Because I love her, so
Right.
I had to adapt.
Yeah, some things you just gotta overlook.
you love that about me. Like I'm in the same
No,
way.
I didn't love
I mean,
that you are nonchalant. I
I
love
don't think that
you.
I'm nonchalant.
I love you, but I don't love the
I
nonchalant.
don't think that I'm nonchalant.
But that comes
are.
with loving her, the nonchalant
I mean,
ways.
your brother is the same way. You tell him, Mooch, you're doing a great job. What would you be like? Thank you.
That's just humbleness.
I'm just saying, he just nonchalant.
But
He got
somebody
that,
like me,
you know?
like, oh my goodness, thank
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Oh, I'm
Like,
so happy.
Exactly.
Overly dramatic.
Somebody purchase something from you or buy something from you, what would you say?
Oh my God,
Thank you, I appreciate it. Take a picture.
Yeah, I'm
Send
so
me something,
grateful.
you know, you
What she
great,
would
yeah.
say?
Okay, thank you. I be like, I went out my way and brought you edible arrangements,
Oh yeah, then that
all
was
that,
nice.
and she was like,
So look, last year for Valentine's Day for COVID here, I got an edible arrangement. I had just started at the school, so I got an edible arrangement, and they say secret amount. I'm like, damn, somebody in here like me. They want me an edible arrangement, everything like that. So I called her. I said, damn, I got this edible arrangement. He was like, oh yeah, you did. I said, did you send this to me? He was like, maybe. Do it say secret admirer? So I said, yeah, how you know? And he was like, I sent it. I was like, oh, thank you.
And that was it.
But
I went out my way and surprised her at her job. Got it sent.
He's more romantic than me, but
it's always gonna be like that.
And it's always thank you. Ain't nothing, ain't no hugs, no kisses, no
but
nothing.
that's part.
I feel like that's weird.
It's supposed to be that.
Leo.
I just feel like that's weird. I feel like
I just think some people.
I feel like I shouldn't I said thank you.
I mean,
I showed my appreciation in other ways. Like,
a hug and a kiss.
I feel like me taking care of your kids and being a good.
Your kids is ours.
I mean.
I know I said they come from Nutville, but damn. I know they ours now.
No, okay. Our kids, take care of the house. I work too. So it should be 50-50,
Okay, well, let's get on that before we go any further. In a marriage now, in certain marriages, people say the man is the sole provider and should pay all the bills, and the woman is the help meet, meaning whatever you need, if as far as money or whatever, I'm here, I'm your help meet, but you take care of all the bills and things like that. There are some marriages that say everything is 50-50.
Well,
what's your take on that?
I'm gonna say this. Today's lifestyle, it might gotta be 50-50, but in my mindset, like Pops, I had the mindset of just make some money and take care of little things, and I could take care of the boat. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm not saying don't find no ways to make money. Don't find a job. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to go out here and slave to, I have to do overtime, or I have to do this. No, you don't have to do that. All you gotta do is just take care of the little things, and I'm gonna take care of the bulk. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, just make a little bit. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do, your entrepreneurship, do what you do. Just make your little bread, and we good. You know what I'm trying to say? Not saying like you have to do
just
everything.
Have money if I need you.
Yeah,
because he used to get mad that I used to always work overtime.
Okay.
I used to be
I don't want her to work overtime.
Yeah, I would work
I don't work
7 to 3.
40 hours.
Then
that's all
I
you
would
need
work 7 to 3 to 3. So that, but I
40
like
hours.
That.
If you do 40 hours, that's all I need. That's good.
That's fine. But I like more than 40 hours sometimes.
You don't need to do that because you need to come home to these babies.
No, that's why you're.
No, because I'm coaching. I can't. I'm coaching.
You just started coaching. So when I was doing that though, exactly.
So what's going? Okay, so are you all going to go 50-50, or are you going to you do the bulk and whatever she have? She can take care of little things if needed.
Well, that's where we're going right now.
Okay.
I'm taking care of the bulk, and she taking care of the little things.
Okay.
To make sure. Like,
yes, we have a dog on set.
Yeah, walking like him.
He's part of the family.
That's the whole goal. You know what I'm saying? That I want us to be a family, and you can't be a complete family if all the adults is out the house. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like if I'm at work in the morning, she at work at night. You know what I'm saying? It look good as far as money wise, but as far as communication, you're losing that bond.
You have a question before I ask my next one?
Go ahead.
Okay. No, wait for you.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about married women or men hanging out with single women or men? Some people say married people shouldn't hang out with single people, like going out in clubs and things like that, or just hanging out and never get advice from someone that's single. What's your take on that?
So, I don't think you should take advice from a single person, because the way they look at relationships could be totally different and everything like that. Marriage, because the way they look at marriage could be different. I feel like when it comes to so say for instance, okay, we get married. Once we get married and one of his friends are still single, but they have been friends for years. If that single person is not trying to influence him into, like, if they disrespecting our marriage and they're not trying to influence him into doing wrong, I don't have a problem with that. Can y'all go to the club together? Maybe not, because he's single, so he's looking for something. You know what I'm saying? But can y'all hang? Maybe go watch the game, go to a bar or something like that. I have no problem with that. But like I said, it's all about that person respecting our marriage. The minute I feel like if that person is disrespecting our marriage, or you like, yeah, I got some girls over here, come over, something like that, it becomes a problem.
Well, we had that before, and the guy was married. And still was asking him to come. Matter of fact, he was the married guy. Oh, please don't let me call no name. The married guy asked him, "Hey, I got this young girl. She got a sister. What's up? Da 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 da." And I, being a good woman, I didn't even tell his wife about it. Could have broke up their little happy home easily. And this was family.
So that's what I'm saying. So even in either way,
I'm saying,
and even you still have married people who cheat on. So that's why I say it depends on the individual. The individual will have to respect our marriage. You know what I'm saying? But it can't be like, oh, he just messed. Oh yeah, I got a friend from a job and all. No, like, you gotta be somebody like childhood friend, family member, and they know how I am, so they have no other choice but to respect our marriage and everything like that. Our relationship, even with our relationship, his friends know that
you're basically in charge right now.
Yeah, but no, they know because I cuss them out too. They can say, yeah, I fight them too. So,
since you've been together, have you found yourself losing a lot of friends because of your relationship? And do you feel, is it that way because they're jealous or they what?
So that's crazy because I do feel like I did have like a best friend that I had met when I was like 14 or whatever. And it was like with my pregnancy and everything like that, like she was there, the baby shower, all that. So I don't know if it was because like the relationship she got jealous of, or like the fact that I was having a baby or something like that. But like we just don't talk or anything like that. Like none of that type of stuff. So, and I mean, then I did have some. I don't really keep too many friends, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna be one of that.
I did lose some friends.
I'm gonna think this.
You gonna say this?
And what I'm gonna say this is the fact that when you get into a relationship and you build a family, people gonna fall off. And the reason why is because some people can't take the fact that you gotta focus on you and focus on your family.
You know, just hang out.
You can't hang out no more because things changes. You know, when you have a kid, it ain't about you no more. It's about that kid.
That's right.
You know, and there's a lot of selfish parents out here that's doing things out here in these streets and putting their kids involved in the consequences.
And forgetting,
You know, with that being said, you got to remember, you know, that whatever you do, it could come back through you or your child. You know what I'm saying? So with that being so with that being said, you need to cherish every moment with your kid and with your family. Yes, you have to, because we lost so many people in 2020. We 2 weeks away from 2021, and people still dying. Still dying.
So do you feel like being in a relationship you lose friends?
Yes.
You know,
I ain't gonna say you lose friends, but you lose that daily connection
with the friend.
But not saying that we ain't friends because we don't talk every day.
Some people gonna fall off because of jealousy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some people don't want to.
But my real friends, we don't have to talk every day.
Right. But see, that's when you know you have a real friend. For me,
some people will get jealous.
Yeah, they will get jealous.
I just cut everybody off, and it wasn't that, you know, just to focus on him. They showed me themselves once I got married. You know what I'm saying? Like their true colors. So there was no reason for me to, you know, be our friend.
Mike.
That's true.
You lost friends?
Well, I wouldn't say I've lost friends, I mean, because if I called them up to hang out or whatever, we can still do that, you know.
You don't hang out.
It's just that my focus is now on my family.
Right.
That's right.
You know, and not on the things I used to do.
All right.
That's
As
true.
a single man, mostly. you
Yeah,
know.
and some of your friends are still single,
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
A lot of them still. Well,
And it's wild though,
a
because
lot.
even after we got married, you actually had friends that would send you certain things, and I'm like, why is he sending you this?
And that's why I went back to saying that people have to respect your marriage.
Right.
Because they would be
Right.
like, okay, you got married, so what?
Right,
Like,
right.
But that also
I don't
comes-
respect your
Right.
wife. Like, I don't
But that-
respect
but
y'all
the-
guys.
but the
You
res-
still my man.
But the
though.
respect comes from the man demanding respect to his wife.
From his friends.
From his
Yeah.
friend. So
Yeah,
like when
right.
you come in the household, that's what we look at. What's up? No, you know what I'm saying? Like they looking to
Yeah.
speak to you because
Yeah.
they know how it is.
They respect.
Yeah,
your,
same thing when
Yeah.
when Pop said he could be at church where they which one and what wife he at,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, where the
Right.
family at,
Right.
you know what I'm trying to say, because they already know, like they have to respect,
That's right. That's right.
you know what I'm saying, because y'all, matter of fact, y'all can just walk in the room, y'all already demand respect.
Oh,
That's
thank
why I
you.
tell Nook
Thank you.
and I tell her all the time, when y'all walk in, just like Dad's got that same mojo.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can walk in a room and everybody like, oh, what's up, Dad?
Yeah.
Woo,
Yeah.
woo, woo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or just like
I'm
with,
still upset.
I know, but just like with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this with y'all, when y'all walk into the church, everybody be like, oh, what they got on today? They fly. Woo. So it's like, you know, it just, man, you got, you know, y'all demand that respect, and it is what it is, and I love that.
But I will say you have to really watch friends.
Yeah.
Like this me. Mike could never have called me and said, hey, such and such a great, come over there for a while. I'm still at work, you know, let him in.
Oh,
Oh.
Nah, he ain't
That ain't that type of stuff.
No.
I don't have friends.
Just
like
like
that.
I
No.
wouldn't I would never have let any of my friends that I was dealing with, I go ahead, you know, go to my house, da. Like
Mhm.
those are the type of things that really break up a relationship. Just like
That's
my
true.
friend couldn't say, can I come live with you for a while, or my female cousin, or none of that.
none of that.
See, I knew going in this marriage that I didn't want no outside influence.
Yeah.
None. I didn't even want to be able to leave the door open so
Sure.
you can come in. I
Yeah.
did that where it almost went, like I said, on the last podcast, when one of my best friends that we were close growing up and everything.
Who I wasn't paying no attention
Right,
to.
but
really.
he went to get his hair done and she opened the door and she had drawers and
Oh,
bra
wow.
on rolled wide
I didn't
open, like
see
you
that.
knew that he was on his way.
Yeah.
You know, so those type of things.
Yep.
You have any more questions? I feel like we can talk to them forever, but I know we
Yeah,
can't.
we could be on here
Well,
forever.
we could do it, I mean, they are kids.
Okay, I will ask you this. You have one? Okay. So when we got married, I had already had kids.
Mhm.
And I was completely finished with their father. And that they never had any problems. So with that being said, I know you had a child when y'all met.
Yes.
So was there, and you don't have to go into like detail, but was there ever a situation where it was like you left her for her, or were y'all completely finished before she came in the picture? So it was never no.
With that relationship, me and my first kid mom, we was completely done.
Okay.
So when Nook came in, my daughter was 1 going on 2,
Okay.
and she took her in like no other.
Right.
And you know, and as soon as she brought her around, y'all gave her second birthday party like no other. Like like it wasn't no
Okay.
family missing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, is I appreciate everything y'all have done from the start to now,
Right.
and appreciate the mother she has been before
Yeah,
she became a mother.
Yeah. We're about to wrap it up, but if you had, because you're all about to get married in 2021, they never
That's right.
did set a date. You know that when you ask them
Coming
what's the
near
date,
you, coming near you. coronavirus. 2021, nobody allowed.
But
Zoom.
anyway, is there any advice you would want to give someone that's engaged, about to get married at y'all age? I mean, they don't know y'all age, but
I'm gonna go first. It's a lot of obstacles that I faced, you know what I'm saying, with the relationship and stuff like that. But what kept me keep the thing going is prayer. Like Pop said, you have to pray and you have to keep God in front of you first, and you know, and continue to work towards your goal. If y'all have one goal, if y'all have a goal, you have to work towards it and figure out what y'all want to do. And if it's gonna be together for the long term, make it happen. If it's not, don't sit there and put the kids in harm's way. You know, go ahead and make y'all decision.
Because that can
go ahead and make y'all decision.
That could definitely mess a child.
Exactly.
Even one of y'all happy, y'all just forcing something.
Exactly.
And they seeing the arguing, fighting, and stuff like that, and they grow up.
yeah,
A lot of times you know, kids grow up to be toxic people because of their childhood.
Yeah.
One thing I would say is date each other first, get to know each other, always be comfortable with being by yourself as well too. Like, because a lot of times females jump from relationship to relationship and they take that past hurt into another relationship and just keep carrying on and thinking that a man is gonna, you know, make them feel better. When in reality, you gotta learn how to be by yourself. Learn to love yourself first.
Definitely. That's the main thing.
And don't ever feel like you have to chase your significant other. You know, you have to have trust in a relationship. Like I said, I be wanting him to sometimes, you know. My main thing with him is like, okay, if you say you're going somewhere, just let me know where you're going, because I don't be clocking you. It's just a safety measure for me, because I get paranoid because there's so much stuff going on in the world with these youngins doing so much that I just need to know your whereabouts, just in case if something happened, I can say, well, look, he said he was here. This is who he was with, and everything like that. And don't be so quick to give up. You know, if bills get in the way or certain things get in the way. Like, I always feel like you could talk to God first, and there is professional help. You can go to counseling. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Let people go to counseling by themselves, and y'all go couples counseling.
But don't stay together if it's domestic violence.
Of course. So, but yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, I guess it's just about wraps up this episode for Black Love Conquers.
That's right.
Black Love wins.
Okay. I want to thank our two guests here today, my daughter Nookie and my man Lil D right there.
Baby D first, down Lil D. We moving up the mark. I'll be Big D in a minute.
Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy, share this podcast video, and we'll see you next time.
Thank y'all for having us. Peace.